Okay, so we're going to talk about polynomial functions. Now, I don't know how much we've talked about functions in past sections, so I'll just assume that this is new. Remember when we were working with graphing in Chapter 3, and we had something like y equals 2x plus 1, something like that. Well, what we do with the function notation is we replace the y with, a lot of times we use f of x. There could be g of x or h of x. Those are common letters for functions. But some function name, and so we're writing it in terms of x. So that's the difference. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have a function, but it won't be linear. This is a linear function. It won't necessarily be linear. It'll be a polynomial function. Okay, so you could have a trinomial or a binomial. You could have exponents, things like that. It will be in one variable. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So here comes the notation in number 9 here. We have f of x, so that's our function notation. So it's f of x. It's not f times x. It's f in terms of x. It's the function described by the variable x. Okay, and then they give us this trinomial here, 3x squared plus 2x minus 15. Now all they want us to do is to evaluate the function, and they give us 3 problems to do. So they want us to find f of 3. And f of 3 is going to equal, and then you go to the function and you replace all the x's with a 3. I thought I'd have enough room to write this out. So you're looking at the x there and the x there, and we're putting in a 3 for those x's because we're evaluating it at 3. Now we have to do the math, and that comes with the order of operations. So the exponent 3 squared is 9. Then we're going to do the multiplication. So 3 times 9 is 27, minus 6, minus 15. Now we work from left to right with the order of operations. So 27 minus 6 is 21, minus 15 is 6. So that's the answer. You could write f of 3 equals 6. So if you were trying to graph this and you wanted an ordered pair, if you let x be 3, then the output, or the y, would be 6, okay? And they just want you to evaluate these, so we're not going to graph them or anything. Okay, not right now. We won't this semester, so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Okay, so now we're going to find f of negative 5. So it's going to equal 3 times negative 5 squared plus 2 times negative 5 minus 15. So again, I go to this function they gave me, I take out the x's, and I put in negative 5 this time. Well, negative 5 squared is 25. And then 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So 3 times 25 is 75. It's going to be minus 10 minus 15. So 75 minus 10 is 65. Minus 15, is that 50? I'm thinking it's 50. Sometimes I get going fast and I make a mistake, so take your time. All right, the last one, f of 0. So it's 3 times 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 15. But 0 squared is just 0. 3 times 0 is just 0. 2 times 0 is 0. And so you just get minus 15. Okay, so that's how you evaluate the function when it's a polynomial. There you go.